Start of week 10. Just out for a rip on Government Valley. A little less vert today. I'm gonna go out for a little out and back, do 5 out and back, get 10 total. Legs are feeling pretty good. I'm assuming it's probably because I'm not running on pavement as much as I was down in South Carolina, but knees are feeling a lot better. Joints are feeling a lot better. So even with the extra vert last week, this week, once we get it completed, we'll be a third of the way through my training before we taper into Bigfoot, which is crazy. It's gone by fast. Gonna try to build up mileage this week. I'd like to get back up to 60 miles, get about 10,000 feet of vert. Beautiful out here, about 60 degrees, not quite as warm as it was this weekend, but feeling nice. So cruising and get the first run in for the week. Sauna a little later, do some mobility, and just start off week 10 strong. Warmed up and cruising today. Got some turkeys up there. Pretty good group of them. Headed straight up the drainage. I didn't see them until it was too late, so I scared them. Oh, kind of crazy. There's no water running in the creek. Just a couple pools left. Last spring when I came down here, yeah, it was running almost at full bank, so it was hard to get across right back there where the trail crosses it. It looks like it was running until recently, but pretty much all the snow's melted, so it's definitely a dry start to the year here. Still water up here, higher up. A little snow in some places. Yeah, you can just tell how dry it is because by the time you get lower, it's completely gone. Also, a pretty good tree across the trail. You're gonna have to get through this. It's crazy. Yeah, it's just crazy to me how much timber's down up here. All these trails that haven't been got on since the start of winter. That's kind of wild. That's the whole root ball there. But can't exactly, I don't know, maybe it was coming out of the rocks here. I guess it probably was. But yeah, we'll see how the rest of the trail is up top here. Pretty heavy timber, so I'm assuming there's gonna be more trees down. So hopefully it won't get too much of a slog. Most of it'll be passable. Definitely water up here. Nice. Get a little refill in the stream here. That's fresh snow melt. That's ice cold. I don't know if I noticed this last time I came up this way. Old mine there, it looks like. Never been in any of them, but there's all sorts of old little mine entrances, mine shafts around the hills. Yeah, I came up this way last summer, early spring or late spring, early summer, and I was probably a little more tired at this point, just over 7 miles in. It's the gravel road, that Forest Service road that comes down to the Ogden Creek trailhead. But I didn't notice that little mine entrance there. Got it all barred off. I'm not a big fan of going under the earth, so I don't think exploring mines will be my thing, but it's cool to see them and think about all the mining history in this area. Brought a lot of people to this area, and yeah, just thinking that people were all over these hills searching for gold and silver and digging tunnels in the ground. I'll have to look that one up, see if there's any history on it. There's no sign or anything. Also, looks like there was a little fire up here. Maybe still almost smells. Must have been last fall or something. I don't remember this last time I came through here either. Yeah, getting up towards the top. Got maybe a mile up this gravel road, and then there's a trail that cuts across on the top, and then kind of get to the top of that complex of trails that goes up that other ridge from the trailhead. And yeah, it still smells like burnt here. I wonder if this is recent or if it's just fresh enough that after the snow melted you can smell it. But anyways, yeah, get over there and then should be able to connect over to the edge trail, and then just down the edge trail, down the ridge, back to the trailhead. Should be 16 point something miles, so just about halfway there. Got that done. Felt really good actually, especially for the distance and vert. Felt strong the whole way. Bombed down pretty good. A little over 9-minute pace, kind of for that whole edge trail section down to the ridge and down to the trailhead. Felt like I was in good control. Didn't feel like I was getting too wild, but wasn't tripping or feeling like I was gonna biff it. So pretty happy with that. I felt really good on the climbing. Not fast yet, but just a lot of endurance, steady, just able to just kind of keep plowing away. So that's encouraging. According to my watch, just about acclimated to the home elevation, so that's nice. Yeah, all in all, really good run. Feel like my my trail running is getting better. Uphill's getting better, downhill's getting better, my endurance is getting better. Yeah, overall just really happy with where I'm at. Did get adjustment at the chiropractor today, some stuff in my hip and with my ribs on the left side, so that felt really good. Feeling good. Yeah, gonna be a big week, I think, if everything goes well. Get a couple more big days in and a lot of vert, so looking forward to that. Crazy what a difference a day can make up here. Yesterday it was almost 80, and today was snowing earlier at the house. It's about 35. Yeah, just out for a quick little shakeout run, shake off that 16 miler yesterday, just get the blood moving, get a quick 6 or 7 in, nice and easy out in the valley. Yeah, windy and cold today, so I guess that's spring in northeast Wyoming. One day it's 80 and the next day it's snowing. Where'd you go? Oh, delivery. Thank you.
You can just have some and I can take it. It was 5 for $6.
Huh?
It was 5 for 6.
5 for 6.
I only got 2, but it was only $1.20 per bottle.
That's pretty good.
I figured it would taste pretty good to you. I just had to turn around back there.
Oh. It's Friday. Out for a run from the house up to the trailhead. Get a probably 11-mile loop in. Sunny today. It snowed last night. It's all melted now. It's about 45. Breezy. Yeah, feeling the mileage even with a shorter run yesterday, so just gonna take it real easy, do this nice little loop, but just gonna take it real easy on the climbing downhill. Try not to push it at all. You can hear me breathing while I'm climbing here, so yeah, just gonna move the legs and try to stack the mileage on with tired legs. Try to get used to that, climb in and send in when legs aren't feeling the best. Yeah, it's been kind of weird, not sleeping the greatest, and yeah, I don't know, ever since we got home, so I'm trying to figure that out. Not fully adjusted to elevation yet. Part of it could be just stacking a lot of vert mileage and adjusting at the same time, but that being said, I think it's good practice. Yeah, don't want to overdo it, but not being fully rested and just forcing myself to get out and get the miles in. Keep using the red light and sauna and try to recover, and hopefully sleep turns around here soon. I'll head back to the trailhead. Warmed up today, supposed to be 66 degrees, so beautiful out there. Sun's starting to come out. Didn't get an early start. I haven't been sleeping good. I can't fall asleep for some reason, so haven't been getting up very early. Gonna have to fix that because I got an interview at 8 a.m. on Thursday, but yeah, gonna do 21 miles. Gonna go from the trailhead out to Sheepnose Mountain, which is up the valley. It's a really beautiful run. I've done it once last spring in May. I'll be doing that again. I'm excited for that. It's kind of along the edge of the valley, but got a lot of up and down. Got a view a lot of the way, and then you get up on Sheepnose, which has got a stunning view. So I'm really excited for this run. See how the legs feel today. Should put me at 66 miles for the week and close to 10,000 feet of gain. So this will be my biggest week by far of the year of this training plan. Gonna take it really easy. Try not to push it too hard. Just time on the feet and get the vert in and enjoy the views. Just finishing up a cup of coffee. Got some beans from Blackbird over in Spearfish. They get their beans, well, they're owned, I think, by Oak Coffee Roasters out of Rapid City. Really like their coffee. So if you guys are in the Black Hills, look for that. Blackbird or Green Bean over in Spearfish. I think they got a coffee shop in Rapid. Maybe 2 over there. But they got a few options around town or around northern Black Hills. Really good coffee. Anyways, gonna finish that up. Maybe take a poop at the trailhead here. They redid a bunch of stuff at the trailhead last fall, and oh, it's busy. Got like 4 cars here. Yeah, I think they must have pumped the pit toilets or cleaned them out, because they're the cleanest trailhead pit toilets I've ever been in. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Try to get this knocked out, and yeah, should be, I'd guess 4.5 hours is what it's gonna take. 4.5 miles in. Drop down, and then I kind of follows the hillside here along the valley. This trail doesn't get a lot of use, so there's plenty of markers. You just got to pick your way between them. So kind of fun. I mean, you're not going to get lost, but it's pretty rocky, and trail's pretty faint in some places, or kind of disappears. Yeah, it's really nice over here. Windy today, but it feels good with a little higher temp. Check that view out. Like I said, right along the edge of the Government Valley here, so got all these little ravines and coulees coming up. You can see the trail does get some use. I know I've seen some horses back here, so grass is a little shorter where the trail is. Probably just animals using it and people and their horses, but yeah, some areas where it gets rocky, it's really hard to pick out. A little bit of a boneyard here. I don't know if that's an elk or cow, probably an elk. It's like a regular highway coming down onto this old road bed right back there out of the aspens. I think they're aspens. Looks like elk country back here. I would assume there's probably a herd of elk in here. There's some cow poop too, and we're right above a ranch, so maybe that's from when they run the cows up here during the summer. But yeah, it was like a regular highway coming out of there, and still up on Forest Service. I don't think they got any cows up here right now. This is probably my favorite part of the run, other than the view from Sheepnose. You can see it through the trees over there. It's an old Forest Service road or logging road that comes down to the creek below Sheepnose, but got all this aspen in here. Someone might correct me, maybe it's not aspen, but Quakies, something. Anyways, during the fall, it's beautiful back here. Yeah, it's just a nice cruise down this, and then you get down on Little Creek and up around the back of Sheepnose and then out to the viewpoint. About 6 miles in, so a little over 4 to go to get up to the viewpoint. Turn around there. That's where we're headed, up there. It's actually a lot easier to follow this trail when it's not all grown up. When I did it in May last year, everything was real green, the grass was tall. Yeah, this year it's pretty easy to follow. I guess you can also see the markers a lot better. Down here in the trees, it's not too bad. There's a couple just highways in here. I don't know if it's from deer and elk or the neighboring ranch and their cows, but there's a trail that just heads straight down the hill, but I kind of like switchback, so we're taking the human trail. Came from down there in the valley. You can see kind of center camera there. That's kind of the hill there where the trailhead is. This is all Government Valley. Just about 11 miles in. Turn around here. Good news about doing an out and back is even if I'm not feeling good, I gotta get all the way back, so it's gonna be just under 22 miles. A little water under the bridge. Literally. Luckily there's a stream here, refilled on the way up and already empty, so refilling again. Glad I brought my filter bottle today. Man, I'm just really out here running so I can eat fruit snacks and applesauces. I don't know why we ever give those up as adults. These are great foods. Also, I thought I was out of applesauce. I thought I only brought 2, but dug in my back pouch and I had 1 more, so that's awesome. Doing a lot better on this run than the last time I did it because I got way more fluids. Had 2.5 liters of electrolytes with maple syrup in my bladder. That's gone now. And then my 2 bottles refilled 1 plus 2, so I'm on 5 bottles of just straight water. Way more food too. 3rd applesauce, probably my 4th or 5th bag of Mott's, a couple beef sticks. So just snacking away over here. Got about 5.5, 6 miles left. Almost 3/4 the way done. End of week 10, checking in from the sauna. Sunday, taking a rest day today. Ended up being a big week, like I'd hoped. Ended the week at 66.75 miles with 10,000 plus feet of vert. So, biggest week I've had so far, training. End of week 10, so about 1/3 of the way into training for Bigfoot before the race. It was a good week. Finally feel like I'm getting pretty much adjusted to being home at higher elevation. Noticing the volume, heart rate variability is pretty low. Felt it in my legs yesterday. Did a 21 plus mile run out to Sheepnose, which was good. I felt, all things considered, good, but uphill definitely felt legs were tired, and not quite as much juice as I had earlier in the week, but was able to keep the heart rate down, keep moving with purpose. All in all, that run felt good, which that was at the end of a big week, 7 days from last Sunday to yesterday. I had 77 miles and 12,480 feet of vert, I think. So that was a big week right there, big 7-day period. Overall, feeling good. Feels good to take a rest day today, recover a little bit, refuel, get the sauna in, gonna have a steak for dinner. Yeah, I'm really happy with where I'm at, where the training's at. Taking advantage of these weeks where I have the freedom to do it before I get a job again. That'll probably be coming soon. So yeah, just taking advantage of it. It was a beautiful week, a couple colder days, but then warm right back up. Feels like spring. Snow's melting up top, so able to get up on all the trails pretty much from the home trail and get a bunch of vert in. So yeah, week 10's done. Start of kind of the 2nd, 3rd of training before Bigfoot this summer. So gonna try to have another big week this week. Try to be at that about 65 miles, 10,000 feet of vert again, and then have a deload week after that. All things considered, really happy with where training's at. So cap off this week with a sauna, and we'll hit it again tomorrow.